The most important thing in life is the thing that overrides everything else. It should be the byproduct of everything that you do, and it should be something that you focus on every day. Now, be it happiness. Yes, ultimately we want to achieve happiness, because happiness is really affects our state of being. And I was talking about the golden souls, right? I had the vision of the golden souls. We need to be bright and shining like golden souls. So that is a result of happiness. So happiness is something we should pursue. Now, how about wealth and health? Health. Well, if you got good health, you will get happiness, right? And wealth, I'll tell you something. I was born of a very wealthy family, but it did not give us happiness. It is not the source of happiness. Wealth is a good tool for us to use and carry out certain things, but it will not bring us happiness. Okay, that's what I've experienced. So I meet many people who are very, very wealthy, but they're going through severe depression because they feel that they don't know where they need to go next. It's like they reach a plateau. Celebrities, many of the very famous people, very wealthy, but they're so depressed. They spend a lot of money on spirituality and find themselves because they don't know what's next for them. I mean, look at what happened with Robin Williams. He committed suicide. And he had everything in a way, you could say that. So I would not say wealth. And then I would say yes, probably happiness. Yes, we are aspiring for happiness. It is a very important thing in life. But what do we need to do in order to achieve happiness? What is that one thing? I just mentioned about the people who have reached the top of their game. Okay? And many of them are depressed. You notice that some of the celebrities are talking about spiritual matters. Did you notice that? Like Jim Carrey and Oprah Winfrey. I mean, she's a billionaire, but she's talking about spiritual matters. When she talks about spiritual things, she's very serious. So if you think about it, yes, love, yes, of course. The most important thing in life, of course, is love. Love is very important. We are created from love. We are designed to love because we are communal beings. We are not individualistic. Okay, we came from somewhere. We came from God. We came from our mother's womb. So we have always been part of something. We are not separate. We're never separate. So love is the essential part of our being. So yes, it is important. It is actually, love is who we are, what we are. So, but then what is the most important thing in life? Ravi, thank you for saying something. If it doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, black or white, or at least if I'm happy, that's right. Happiness, of course. And thank you, Mayank, for saying love everyone like you want to be loved. Yes. But what is the one thing that, I'll give you an example about those who have reached the top of the game and they have everything. They may even have good health, but they're still looking for more. So one of the things that is very important in life, other than happiness, okay, other than love, which is the state of our being, what we are made of, what we are designed to do, that word is growth. The very reason why we are here is to grow. So that growth makes us happy. When you are stagnant, it leads to unhappiness. Ask anyone who's depressed, sad, is because they're stagnating, because they're stuck, because they are down, they're not growing. And growth applies to everything. Growth applies to growing in love, growing in knowledge, growing in your overall, your evolution, growing in your wisdom. That's linked to that. So growth really is a very, very important driver in our whole life. And our mindset should be designed for growth, because that's the reason why we're here. This is the school, this is the training ground. And because that's the reason why we're here, that is a thing that will make us happy. The minute you actually stop someone, or someone stops you from doing what you were meant to do, it brings you down, it makes you depressed. Or you make that person down. So growth is a very important thing in life. I would say it leads to happiness. I would say it leads to good health. And when we focus on growth, it needs to be done in a loving way. It needs to be done based on what you love. It needs to be done with love. So love is the essential part of it. And growth is, from my perspective, the most important thing in life. And with growth, we practiced good values. So the values, yes, is also part of it. So why I say that is the most important thing in life is because it is a task that needs to be done. You can have good values, you can have love, but if you don't have a purpose in your life, you would not be happy. Everybody is designed to be driven by a purpose. Everyone. Some small ones, some big ones. Doesn't really matter. Even someone who could be just a sweeper, but he's got a purpose. It could be more than that. So growth linked to finding what our purpose is probably the most important thing in life. It leads to love. It leads to happiness, if you understand what I'm saying. It leads to that wealth, the real wealth. And when we grow, the self-development, the growth, the evolvement, and the wealth that we attain, that will give us real joy. That will give us real joy. See? So any other wealth, which is like something which is given to you easily, not based on your purpose, it's not going to give you joy. If you make money from something which you really love, and it's also going to lead you to good health, that is something that is take you another level. That is some kind of wealth that is positively charged. So it comes down to purpose. Yes, Raji, absolutely. And in everything, we do it with the right values. We do it with love. So I hope that answers your question. And my job really is that I mentioned I have this program that helps you find your purpose. And that's starting in April, and I would look forward to having you part of it. It's online. Okay, doesn't matter where you are, you can take part, and I will have a very close interaction with you. Yeah, focus on your growth. Every single day, every week, every month. Learn new things. And find out what your purpose is. Don't delay it. Don't let someone else decide for you what it is. You find out what it is and you start on it, because everything is going to be a byproduct of that. Okay, the reason why I'm healthier today is because I found my purpose. I was not healthy before because I was lost. So that's just an example. And anything else, I thank you very much. Please write your comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. Please visit my website, Tahira Amir Khan. I look forward to having you in my program, online or face-to-face, starting 11th April. Really, my focus is human evolvement. I'm not a woman empowerment person. I don't just focus on helping men. I help both, and my focus is evolution. That's my strength. Some of you is fitness, Some of you is finance. So this is what my strength is and my focus is. And it gives me great joy. Thank you very much.